Hello everyone, I'm here to review this MeatMeet S Pro wireless meat thermometer. I have this wonderful looking piece of steak here and I always can never get the perfect temperature. So I was really excited that this came in the mail. So that way I can install an app on my phone or my iPad here and it notify me when this steak is the perfect ideal temperature. So first I do want to show you what's in the package itself. So if we were to go ahead and open this up here, I can give you a close-up look of the actual meat thermometer. It does have right there installation guide and a QR code to actually install the app. So I'm going to go ahead and install that app here in just a sec. But here you can see a close-up of that meat thermometer. So it is very well packaged. Absolutely love the design of this case here. Of course, you do have to take out some of these parts here in order to get it start working. But this will be the meat thermometer stick that I plug into the meat. So let me go ahead, clean all this up, show you just how easy it is to use. All right, so I do want to mention inside the box as well is actually a USB-C charger. As you can see there, it is USB-A to USB-C. You can go ahead and plug that on the end of this base here to get this thing charged up and ready to go. As you can see, it does have a reset button there as well as a power button to turn it on and off. It also has a user manual, but I'll be showing you just how easy it is to use, so you won't be needing that too much. I went ahead and plugged this base into USB-C power, and I went ahead and turned it on and pressed the power button twice. And doing that actually turns on the Bluetooth mode, and I went ahead and downloaded the MeatMeet app here, and I'm getting everything synced up, ready to go. I started about 20 seconds ago, and as you can see, it's already done and ready to start being used. So it really is that easy. It's giving me a tutorial on how to use the very user-friendly application. All right, so I did want to give you a closer up look of the iPad here so you can see the screen experience. So if I do want to say, hey, I'm cooking beef, and I'm actually going to be using an oven here, and I prefer medium rare, so I can then click confirm. And then resting mode on, so we're going to actually turn that off because we don't want to have that mode. But again, you can see it is flexible depending on if you do want that resting mode there. All right, so now we can go ahead and say go cooking here. It does give, again, a nice helpful guide on how to insert it. But really the rule of thumb is there is this little notch here. You do want to ensure that this is inserted all the way into the meat, so it's past that, but it does not exceed this black notch here. So really anywhere in here is kind of that perfect spot. So I'll go ahead and take my steak here and go ahead and insert that in like so. As you can see, it is past that notch, but not past the black line there. Now we can go ahead, take this, throw it in the oven. So before throwing it in the oven, I do just want to cook it on my stovetop here, so that way I can give it a nice crust all around the edges. But also I want to showcase to you how the temperature accurately climbs up on the app while it's cooking there. So I'll zoom in here in a bit, but you do, again, have a ton of settings if you want to use Celsius or Fahrenheit, if you want to use centimeters, inches. So I definitely encourage you to explore the application and fine-tune those settings for your specific need there. Overall, though, I did notice that I had a very extremely stable connection with no disconnections. So even as I was cooking on the stovetop or cooking in the oven, it was providing a consistent cooking experience and also making sure that I always knew what the temperature was. I did also like the app updates, so you could set up updates to notify you. I want to be notified when there's 5 minutes of cooking time left. That way, if you do need to travel to the oven or move throughout your apartment, you can be prepared to do so. You also can turn on notifications through the app or just play a sound when it is that 5-minute timer or if you are about to reach that ideal temperature. It is extremely high temperature resistant, so it can go from 1080 degrees Fahrenheit or 582 degrees Celsius. So it can withstand heavy heat there, and it's suitable for a variety of scenarios, whether you're smoking, grilling, or deep frying. There you can see here I take out that steak, and when I cut it open here, it is that perfect color that we were looking for. The probe is waterproof and dishwasher safe, so only the probe you can easily clean in the dishwasher, run it over water, and it be totally fine and not have to worry about getting any water damage. It's extremely convenient with that direct app control, and you can grill perfectly without even knowing the optimal temperature. You just kind of set what meat style it is, beef, chicken, pork, etc., and it'll suggest a few different options that you can choose from. This could be a great gift too, so if you yourself aren't someone who likes to grill, but you do know someone that does, and they also love to cook meats like this could be a great gift for them. I absolutely love the design of this thing. You may have noticed earlier when showing the base that it does have that really sleek red design at the bottom that I think is just absolutely gorgeous looking, and it fits very well in your kitchen. So I feel confident having this sit on my countertop and it complementing my accessories very well. This probe also has other features like automatic power off after 30 minutes of inactivity. Again, you can charge up this stand, and then once it is charged, you can unplug it from the cable and take it with you on the go. But because of smart technology like that and automatic turning off, it'll help conserve power and battery of your probe and the base. The secondary docking station also has a few smart features built into it to ensure that the battery lasts for a really, really long time. So I'm super excited with how this turned out. As you can see, it is very flexible, very easy to use, and will help you get that perfect temperature that's right for you every single time. So I honestly can't say enough great things about the MeatMeet S Pro wireless meat thermometer, and I highly recommend getting one for yourself today.